What you should know about the 2023 Student Loan Act in Nigeria. Following its approval by the Ninth National Assembly, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has signed the 2023 Student Loan Act into law. This act establishes a legal framework to provide interest-free loans to Nigeria students pursuing higher education in public institutions. The Nigeria Education Loan Fund will manage the loans with the intention of increasing educational access, boosting the economy, and reducing the financial burden on students and their families. The Student Loan Act aims to enhance access to higher education, particularly for students from low-income families. Also, by facilitating increased enrollment in higher education, the Act is expected to contribute to the growth of the Nigerian economy through an increase in skilled workers. Finally, the Student Loan Act addresses the financial challenges faced by students and their families. This provision will enable students to complete their education without undue financial stress, allowing them to focus on their studies and future prospects. To access the loans, applicants must fulfill the following criteria. Nigerian citizenship. The applicant must be a Nigerian citizen. Admission to public institutions. The applicant must have gained admission to a public institution of higher learning in Nigeria. Family income limit. The applicant's family income should be less than 500,000 per year. Guarantor requirements. The applicant must provide 2 guarantors, who should be a civil servant of at least level 12, a lawyer with at least 10 years post-call experience, a judicial officer, or a justice of peace. No default or offense involving dishonesty. The applicant must not have defaulted on a previous loan or be found guilty of examination malpractice or any other offense involving dishonesty or fraud. Repayment of the student loans will commence 2 years after the completion of the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) program. This 2 years grace period gives borrowers time to secure employment before initiating loan repayment. Repayment will be facilitated through direct deduction, where 10% of the beneficiary's salary will be deducted by the employer and remitted to the Nigerian Education Loan Fund. For self-employed individuals, 10% of their total monthly profits will be remitted as part of the repayment plan. Other important things you should know. The Nigerian Education Loan Fund will devise an appropriate repayment plan based on the borrower's income and expenses. Borrowers facing difficulties finding employment after graduation may be eligible for loan deferment. Loan forgiveness programs may also be available based on specific criteria, such as working in designated fields or completing a certain number of years of service. Defaulting on a student loan can lead to severe consequences, including a fine of 500,000, a 2-year jail term, liability for guarantors, damage to the defaulter's credit rating, and potential travel restrictions. 5 tips to help avoid defaulting the student loan. Understand the loan terms. Thoroughly comprehend the terms and conditions of the loan before accepting it. Budgeting. Create a budget plan and adhere to it to ensure timely loan repayment. Responsible spending. Avoid unnecessary expenses and live within your means. Deferment or forbearance. If facing financial difficulties, explore options for deferring or forbearing loan payments. Seek assistance. Reach out to loan services for guidance and assistance in formulating a suitable payment plan. The 2023 Student Loan Act in Nigeria establishes a framework to provide interest-free loans to students pursuing higher education in public institutions. This act aims to enhance access to education, stimulate economic growth through increased skilled labor, and alleviate financial burdens on students and their families. By adhering to the loan repayment requirements and seeking assistance when needed, students can avoid defaulting on their loans and secure a promising financial future.